You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from New Orleans. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Connects with Johnson. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 19. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him...
Touchdown, New Orleans! So the Saints making the call here. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again, it's Carr. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Young on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He takes it himself. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And that's good for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Panthers with the football. Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. That's good for 6 yards. They're going to have 2nd and goal now at the 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
From the pistol, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Young. He's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pete Warner has it. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
With the score, Saints.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Hubbard again. And this one does not go far. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. They run again with Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on first down, Young. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. That's into the hands of Moore. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Carr. Kamara's got it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Carr here from the gun. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 20 more yards.
Carr with it on first. He's got Shaheed. It's inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 23 more yards.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guy.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. So here are the Saints facing a consequential two-point attempt.
For the 2-point conversion.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Point after upcoming. This for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Saints take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
that's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints up by 9. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Defender's smart there to get a hand on that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. Young looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Now the Saints to the line for another 2-point try.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get two.
Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Blackshear on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Trying again following the sack. Finds Sanders. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of it.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Young throwing here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's Young. A bit of desperation on this thing, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Panthers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Young on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Young working from the gun. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He's got it inside the 10. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So it's a win for the Saints. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.